Okay, um, here's I don't know, I guess I'll do a simple breakdown of Photoshop here. Let me show you what I'm working with. So, I don't know, I decided to pick Shadow the Hedgehog because, you know, he's all Shadow the Hedgehog with his I'll beat your ass, you know, kind of thing. Anyway, here he is, Shadow the Hedgehog. I got it off of Google, simple place. And don't know where to start here. But this file is a PNG file, and with PNG files, often they're usually a simple graphic size, could be anywhere, but often with a PNG file, it automatically comes, or so I found, they usually come cut out with the background. As you can see, there's no, when you see that black and white polka dot background, that means it's transparent, there's nothing there. So the shadows is kind of free flying, whatever, in his little window. But what I'm going to do here is minus out this window. That's just so you can see what I was working with. I went ahead and pulled him into a space, the canvas that I'm working with. And as you can see, he's really big and out of size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale him down. I use Photoshop enough that I know the shortcut keys. I usually do Control T, and as you can see, usually there's a bounding box that appears, and you just kind of take the corner. And what you don't want to do is, often some people will just kind of grab the corner and start yanking and pulling, but as you can see, it doesn't scale to proper size. Like, it just kind of stretches and squishes and then screws up his look. So what you want to do is, usually you want to hold shift and then click and drag while still holding shift, and it'll scale it proportionally. And I'll just kind of scale him down to fit him into the window. There you go. There's Shadow in his box. And you just hit enter and the bounding box will go away. Now, you can zoom in several ways, but really quickest way is you want to hold control and then hit that little plus sign key, and it'll just kind of zoom in. Or if you want to do it the hard way, you got the magnifying glass. You can just kind of zoom in, zoom out, whatever. See, you can press this little button up here off to the top left. You gotta zoom in, zoom out, minus, it'll pull out. But anyway, switching back to the move tool. So there he is, Shadows in his his bounding box. I'm sorry if the video's real choppy looking. I couldn't find anything that records smoother, or I've yet to find anything that records smoother anyway. But there's Shadow. So let me start with something real simple. We're gonna start, I guess, with the lasso tool. The lasso tool, what it does is you can click and just kind of create a shape. You sometimes don't even have to close it, and it'll give you the little shape you drew yourself in those little what they call in. What I learned in class, they call them the marching ants or moving ants or something like that, because they look like ants moving in a direction. But whatever you have lassoed around, you can grab and pull and do whatever you want with it. But let me just deselect here. Now, I guess I'll take his leg. Simple lasso tool. And lasso tool is very free shape, so you can draw however you want. You have the polygon lasso and the magnetic lasso, but I'll explain those later. So there's a shape there. So as you can see, the little moving dots there, they're kind of moving around the leg shape however you want it. I could have selected it, but I'm trying to show you guys the lasso tool here. So then after I created the shape, I went ahead and grabbed this move tool over here, and basically, but the move tool, as you can see, there's an arrow and looks like a small pair of scissors. What it's doing is it's cutting it out, basically. And that's what I'm going to do here. So, as you click and just drag, it'll separate the leg, and I can